Well, GameStop up 10% in after hours and got a little bit of a pop on the chart. This was followed by news of Ryan Cohen becoming the CEO of the company and not receiving a single dollar of compensation. Well, it just so happens that Peloton also last night got a 43% rip in the chart following a partnership with Lululemon. Oh, I'm not done yet because Bed Bath & Beyond got a 126% rip yesterday. The market is completely rigged. We have talked about when Adam Aaron dropped specific catalysts at specific times for them to line up specifically with cycles on the charts. It was way too coincidental, and it's still happening until this day right now. All of these short squeeze stocks are getting mini rallies, and they are pulling catalysts out of their ass to justify the rallies. Some of them even saying that retail is pumping the stock. I read the article with Ryan Cohen, the CEO of GameStop, and it said that retailers are pumping the stock because of that, which makes absolutely no sense. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we have a lot of stuff to go over. All I ask you guys to do in return is please hit the like button, watch until the end of the video, and also hit the subscribe button if you want to join us on this journey to financial freedom. Without further ado, let's get into it. So besides the intro of the video, let's touch on GameStop's chart really quick, trading at $17.43, up 1.63% on the day, but it did get a pop in after hours yesterday. And taking a look at the chart, I want you to note the previous cycles that GameStop plays out through, like this one right here, where it reached this random peak top wick that you saw back here, scaled down like you're seeing right now, and then got this little upside down U sort of recovery, which you saw right here, and then a breakout to the upside. Now, I thought GameStop is going to scale down lower over the next couple of weeks, and as of right now, I still kind of stick to it based on the SPY and how everything is trading and AMC. However, it does look like it's just playing out through another cycle, and with that being said, normally this thing would have a lot more height to gain over the next week or so. Overall, I would watch for a rejection at $19 on GameStop, because if you put the fib at the most recent high and the most recent low, that is the next level for GameStop to hit, and normally it hits that same level on the fib every single time the cycle plays out. So watch $19 if it scales up. Overall, I still expect it to scale down, but from a technical perspective, if we weren't tracking cycles, it did break out of this wedge and based off of it as support as of right now, so it does look bullish, I guess you could say. Now let's talk about this. I just wanted to bring it up because we don't talk about it anymore since Bed Bath & Beyond went over the counter, and that's essentially what they're trying to do with AMC, trying to get it delisted, trying to get it over the counter, a penny stock, so on and so forth. 0 calls in the money, 0 shares available to borrow, and it's showing 0 calls versus all of the puts in the money on Stock Tracker. And look at how disgusting this is. This is how disgusting these market makers are, and Citadel, and we're going to talk about Citadel a little bit further on in the video, but look at how disgusting these short exempts are. I honestly feel bad for this company. Like, this is horrible. This is a horrible thing to see. Even if you were a positive trending company, this would just beat you into the floor, no doubt. AMC's chart, not much to talk about. There's no volume, nothing's happening. We're just sitting here, chop trading. And honestly, it would be a good thing because I think it may have pointed out where the S&P 500 might move, and we're going to talk about the SPY at the very end of the video. But I think AMC potentially showing moves that the SPY is going to make. Now, here's something interesting. Short sellers paid $1.91 billion in short borrow fees during the first quarter of 2023, according to S3 Partners, which is a beautiful thing to see. Also, the number of shares outstanding for AMC, according to AMC Entertainment's latest financial reports and stock price, the company's current number of shares outstanding is 1.493 billion. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, but at the same time it does, because we know that there are plenty of synthetics in the company. But you can see right here, shares outstanding at the end of each year, 1.49 billion, which is absolutely absurd. Plus, someone in the comments calling out that the on-balance volume for AMC is also kind of sus. Moving on, Citadel Securities LLC, the market maker, has secured a revolving credit agreement with JP Morgan for a maximum aggregate principal amount of $500 million coming due very soon. I believe the date is somewhere around December 13th. Now, this is just something to note. I'm not going to cover all of this for you, but basically, if Citadel were to default on its credit agreement, JP Morgan has the right to foreclose on these securities, which may not yet been purchased, and sell them to pay off the debt. So if Citadel has secured credit with collateral that is not yet purchased and then defaults on that secured credit, what does JP Morgan foreclose on to pay that debt? You guys let me know in the comments. And we are on the topic of Citadel today. Citadel's deficient EBS submissions blue sheets. Now, out of 204 firms, Citadel is ranked as the third largest producer of EBS data. From November 2012 through August of 2016, the quote-unquote relevant period, Citadel submitted 2,774 EBSs to the commission, all of which contained inaccurate trade execution times. These deficient submissions resulted in the reporting of incorrect trade execution data for approximately 80 million trades. Also, Citadel is prepared to engage in legal battle with the SEC under Gary Gensler's leadership regarding the WhatsApp investigation. And since we're talking about Gary Gensler now, U.S. Congressman says SEC Chair Gensler refuses to be transparent about his interactions with FTX and Sam Bankman fraud, and he warns of a subpoena. Now, we don't have time to play the clip for you, but I'm going to post it as a YouTube short, so make sure to turn post notifications on for my channel. Also, U.S. Congressman calls to fire SEC Chair Gary Gensler, citing abuse of power and pushing woke political agenda. Finally, the SEC charges corporate insiders for failing to timely report transactions and holdings. The SEC and Exchange Commission today announced charges against 6 officers and directors and major shareholders of public companies for failing to timely report information about their holdings and transactions in company stock. Now, I'm not going to go over all of this for you, but what's the average message? Without admitting or denying the findings, following 6 individuals and 5 public companies agreed to cease and desist from violating the respective charge provisions and to pay the civil penalties set forth below. And here they are in case you guys wanted to screenshot them and look through them. But we have a recurring theme here. Touching on some Ortex numbers really quick for AMC, 11.2% short interest, so that apparently dropped. Utilization at 55%. Cost bar average very, very low, right around 3%. Now, before we get into some additional stuff to close out the video and the S&P 500, guys, make sure to join the Discord. The link is right under the video. I'm in there on the daily. These are the benefits down here. If you want to talk with me, pop in the Discord. If you want options trading alerts, also pop in the Discord. If you want to talk with 500 of the most amazing people, stocks all day long, get in there. Take some DGen bets, and we post gains and losses. Also, guys, if you want up to 16 free stocks, each valued up to a couple grand per stock, use my link in the top of the description, download Moomoo, and once you sign up and make a deposit of even $1, you will start earning benefits from there. The more you deposit, the better the benefits get, all the way up to a Tesla or Google stock, as well as $50 sent to your account for doing absolutely nothing. Both of those links are in the description and pinned in the top of comments. Now, a government shutdown has been talked about lately, and it's getting very, very real. Also, the U.S. Treasury Direct has now locked people's money, and this is the current situation that we're in. Stocks are falling like a recession is coming. Oil prices are rising like there's no recession in sight. Interest rates are rising like we have 10% inflation. Gold is falling like inflation is gone. Housing prices are rising like rates are falling, and commercial real estate is falling like it's 2008. Nothing adds up here. Well, let's close out the video with the S&P 500 trading at 426.42. So far, we dropped a total of 8.2% from the peak, at least from the relative peak at 460. The SPY could have more room to fall. I'm watching these levels at 410 and 407 for the SPY, and then if it breaks lower, 370 on the SPY, which is extremely, extremely bearish. If we break lower than that, we will essentially be in a bear market. As of right now, just a slight correction. Buy time. Obviously, things aren't looking good with government shutdowns, and this could be a black swan event for October. Until then, we won't know. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. If I talked a little bit weird, it's because my lip is numb. I had the dentist appointment this morning. I can't feel my face. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.